Thank you. Good afternoon, Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen. Let me first appreciate the opportunity and wish the work of the Open Government Partnership all the best as we transcend the countries of the world and as well as partners in the work of driving good governance. As you may be aware, that South Africa has also been part of the first to join the Open Governance Partnership, and therefore has been influenced by, of course, the past. But without dwelling on the past, what becomes important now is that with the experiences that we've endured as a country, we have had to constitutionalize some of the open governance principles, ensuring that people participate. Remember, our struggle was that of a government for the people, by the people, and of the people. So that just that notion alone drives just how government responds to issues of public participation. No policy can be, no law can be approved in South Africa without extensive public participation, which takes roughly 2 years before you can say, now this is an agreed piece of legislation. And therefore, that is more to build confidence in the system of lawmaking. But in governance, if we were to make or talk to the few examples that we are currently handling, the issues of corruption, which tend to dissuade and frustrate citizens. We just held a commission, which was commonly known as the Zondo Commission, because it was headed by the Judge Zondo. And out of that work of the commission, an anti-corruption strategy which fuses a number of institutions together has been formed, the Fusion Center, to try and work deep in following up on the cases from the Commission, but also as government institutions looking at the laws and the gaps that would be there in the system, close those gaps. And as such, in the public service, we have now what is before the nation, the professionalization of the public service framework, which has been established by our National School of Government as a response to ensure that the public servants work in a manner that is in line with what the Constitution dictates. The Batupili principles, which means people first principles. Those principles are about being consultative, being responsive, being open in the true sense of the word. And therefore, the framework, some aspects of it respond to the Commission's findings. We are now delineating a professional public servant from a political political leader. A clear delineation is in front of Parliament now. We are amending the Public Service Act. We are amending the Public Administration Management Act. So we are using all at our disposal to try and respond to the current challenges, but to also give meaning to the prescripts of the Constitution as parties to this. So the principles of co-creation we may not be good at reporting, but there's a lot of work that we are doing on the ground. Of course, working with civil society. The budgeting in the country, there's usually a week full of consultation before any budget statement is made. Organizations of civil society, and just sectors, consulting sectors. And we must say our president is committed to engaging the public, and as such has a program that is called Izimbizo, where he would go out in person to communities, engage with them on challenges they're meeting on the ground, make the cabinet ministers account on those issues that communities are raising right in public.
Excellent.
So we're trying as much as we can, but yes, there will always be challenges for as long as people live.
Absolutely.
And they need people to respond to them. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.